Hi, it's Karen, the Weekend Craftaholic. Thanks for joining me. I've got something a bit different for you today. I'm doing a product review for the Stamp Spot. This is a new product line that Michelle's bringing on board, and these are called flip kits. Now I'm going to make a little tag album out of it. You could make whatever kind of mini album you wanted, or you could use them as just little collections in themselves for mini layouts, or even 12 by 12. I'm actually so surprised at how much stuff was in this kit. So I'm just going to grab myself a little bowl to catch all these little bits and pieces in, and I'm just going to talk you through what was in the kit. Now, naturally, I've put a link below so you can get more information. There's lots of different designs. I'm not quite sure of the exact price. I think it's $10 or $12, but definitely check out the link and get more information yourself, depending on where you are in the world, whether in the US, UK, Australia, New Zealand, and so on. But anyway, getting back to the kit. So you can see there are general themes. This one was a black and white, rose gold and pink. And you obviously get the little hinged ring, which you can make your kit out of. And then there's so many little bits of embellishments and things. I'm definitely not going to be able to tell you exactly what was in the kit and list everything, because as you can see, there's so much of it. Now, the paper pads themselves, the sizes were they were 6 by 4, yeah. So they would actually be pretty perfect if you wanted to use them for your journaling as well in Project Life. But there was heaps of sheets in that. I should have counted them really, but there was easily a dozen of them, as well as lots of these little tags. There was paper clips, the transparent sheets, vellum sheets, lots of gold bits as well. You see that gold foil doily sheet. There was lots of embellishments as well in the similar foil, and also some plain cardstock as well as some pattern cardstock. Now, I did intend on making a process video of me using the kit, but to be honest, I spent hours. There were so many goodies in this kit, so I thought the best thing to do instead would just be give you a bit of a walkthrough of my finished kit. And as I said, you don't necessarily have to use this for a kit or a mini album. You could use it in any mini layout, especially if you're new to crafting. You've got everything you need here in one kit. So please check out the link below for the Stamp Spot if you'd like more information on that. So you've seen the unboxing of the kit, and I thought it would be good just to show you what I did with it, and so you could get an idea of what you could do. As you can see, I've got absolutely heaps of tags in this kit. Now, I didn't use all of the supplies. I'll show you a picture now of what's left over. But obviously everyone's going to interpret the supplies differently. But this is a kit that I've done for my daughter. So you can see I've got these nice little ribbons and effects at the front. I really like the effect this gives. Made a little charm as well with the beads. And if I just start talking you through, this is what I've done for the front sheet. Use the netting that was supplied, just to use one of these little bubbles to stick down, and put a picture of her on the front. Now, I will say as I'm going along that I'm not actually going to do my journaling until after the flip through. So you'll see there are a few blank tags where I do want to just write some journaling. And I've also got some spaces for some hidden journaling as well for her. So I'm going to do some on that side. This was just a smaller piece that I created with some leftovers. And I've made the picture frame a little bit bigger on that side as well to stick out, so you don't have to keep to the normal rules of the tag size. With here I've put some extra strips and layering at the sides. This one I'm going to do some journaling just at the top here. Excuse me. And then this one is one of my favourite sheets, so I used the sequins that were in the kit and just glued it. I don't know if you can see from the back, it was all glued on, and then I've just stuck my picture over that as well. This is where I'd cut the gold doily and put that on with the button and the chipboard piece to put another picture. This was another small strip that I then had the picture going off on the side of. And then this is another one that I'm going to use for journaling just along the side. You can see I really love the effect of dipping those sequins or confetti in some glue and sticking them at the bottom. Now, this is a little shaker pocket I made. I wish I'd have actually put the picture inside the shaker pocket rather than just stick it on, but next time I will make sure I do that. And I've just put some of the confetti bits as well as some of those chipboard pieces in. one, this is just where I'd use some die cuts, and I am going to put a little bit of a message here. This was from a trip we went to Melbourne. And then another smaller piece with a little picture as well. This one I think I'm just going to leave blank. I really like the effect that ripped edge has on all of them. That was part of the sheets that I just cut out. And I used some of the ribbon as a tag on this. This was part of the vellum piece that I got. Again, I'd used ribbon on this and on the underside of it. Can't lift it up too much. As well as one of the gold pieces here. This was just a piece of the white square that was left using the tag, some leftover bits of that to give it some texture, and I can do some journaling along there as well. And then again you see the smaller pieces come in, and this is using the button and the sequins, as well as a nice small picture. And there were lots of little paper clips in the tag. So I've used that on here, and a little bit more of the netting, which is I've got creased with the way I've held it, but again the rest of the gold foil, and this was the original sheet that I cut out the swan from before. This was a big one, this was a big tag that I made. I added some width on it with these two pieces because I knew I had a bigger picture here, and this is one of my favourite pictures of her as a baby, so I had to include that. And the little key as well, key to my heart. And this was just a filler tag if you like, or again I'd use the netting and I can put some journaling behind that. This is another favourite of mine. I like the transparent sheet dipped in with the sequins at the bottom and using some of that gold as well. I like the contrast of the shiny with the matte. And then a picture. Some more space with some journaling, and then at the back I've just added an extra picture as well. I know this is one of her favourite pictures, and all I've done is cut a little hole in that. So you could add extra stuff on the back of that if you like, but just as a reminder, you could always put pictures in rather than gluing them onto the cards. You could have them in between the tags as well. I hope you enjoyed that little flip through. I hope it gave you some ideas for your own kit. Please definitely check it out. It's definitely a product that I'll be getting myself again in the future. I would definitely recommend it. Like I say, if you didn't want to make a kit in this style, you could still use it in your flat journaling in a notebook or 12x12 layout for scrapbooking. But as I said, it is intended as a little mini kits and as a flip kit, and it's perfect. You've got so much stuff in there, you're not going to run out or use anything from your own stash. So check out the link below, and thank you again for watching. Hey, thanks for watching. If you've got any comments about this video, please leave them below. I'd love to see them. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. That way YouTube knows to recommend similar ones for you. And finally, if you'd like to see more from me, and I hope so, please subscribe by clicking the link below. I post new content every weekend.